Blizzard has been massively stepping up their game with both how they're participating with the actual community and trying to develop the best systems for Wrath of the Lich King Classic that they can, but also with communicating with us, the gamers, with how they're actually fixing some of the bugs and how they're actually looking to make sure that this expansion is ready when it comes out. A huge sign of this was literally that the Blizzard devs came out today and played Winter Grasp with us so that they could actually fix some of the little differences and tweaks with the bugs in real time. They're actually looking to fix things as fast as they can, but also they actually play the game. So it shows that there's a lot of people at the game company literally playing the game. And it was a ton of fun, and I'm really excited that they actually came out and did this. While we were in Winter Grasp itself, actually, the devs even in real time took the actual instance down and restarted it to make it even larger. Because at first, I think it only was allowing like 25 people, and then they made it even larger. I think there was a blue post that even said they're going to allow up to 120 people. So we're going to see these crazy, massive, epic battles. And this was a ton of fun, but also it was a good way for them to interact with the players and just kind of show us that they're really putting in a lot of work. And on top of that, they're actually dealing with bugs in real time without even having to tell us about all of the ones they're actually fixing, but without even doing full uploads of new builds onto the beta, they're fixing things like Death Pact for a Death Knight. Instead of sacrificing your pet and healing you, was literally sacrificing you and healing your pet. It was crazy, like an instant kill mechanic. And then we also saw a crazy Omen of Clarity buff for druids that was literally completely broken. They've actually already patched that. Ever since we did our Boomkin deep dive a few days ago, they've literally already patched that. So this is crazy that they're fully involved with the development of the game. With that being said, there is something that is still completely busted, and I think they are gonna need to look at this. So originally they had said that they were gonna reset all of your major cooldowns on a wipe essentially. But when they were testing that, we went in and we were able to pull the boss and instantly vanish or instantly drop combat and fully reset everyone's CDs, including Bloodlust, as far as possible within the raid. So pretty much how this was going on was if one person pulled a boss and then like feigned death or vanished, everyone who had Bloodlust in another section of the raid would get that CD back and would lose their Sated debuff. In this clip behind me from our boy Ouro, if you want to find him, twitch.tv/justouro. He's an insane player and amazing actually for spell hands. If you're going to watch that, go check him out. Absolutely. What we figured out is that Blizzard's way of actually fixing this so far is currently that you need to be in combat with the boss between 27 and 29.6 seconds. If you are in combat with the boss for that long and then wipe, all of your CDs will reset. But if you are in combat with the boss for anything shorter than that, your CDs won't reset. It seems like a little bit of an arbitrary number, but we don't know the exact one. We were trying to pin it down, but still, this is actually working for everyone in the raid. Well, looking at this clip from my POV right now, you can see that I'm using all of my cooldowns, my 5-minute cooldowns, my trinket, my potion, and my 3-minute cooldowns. You can see the cooldowns right here if you look down. And now Ouro has pulled the boss and he's actually dealing with the boss right now. And in 30 seconds, my CDs will reset. I am so far away from him. So it's not like I'm in actual combat with the boss, but most bosses in raids in Wrath Classic are global cooldowns, right? Or global combat, sorry for that. But you can see that now I have all of my CDs back. It doesn't reset things like potions or actual trinkets, but all of your actual class cooldowns are fully getting reset. I've already made a video on this early on, basically saying how people were going to exploit this, but what it realistically leads to is people are going to get Bloodlust in one section of the raid. Like the entire raid is going to go to one of the halls, maybe say the Patchwork wing or the DK wing, while one person, maybe even a rogue in actual subtlety spec, where they can spec into resetting their evasion so that they can try and stay in combat with the boss for 30 seconds, is going to either kite a boss around in circles or just make sure that they don't die within those 30 seconds. And then they're going to reset the boss. They're going to just use their vanish. And then they're going to have all of their CDs back again to do this again. Now you can see that I got Heroism and I do have Sated, and then I use all of my CDs. Now I am in the furthest corner of this raid. And what's going to happen is I'm actually going to get all of my cooldowns back and lose my Sarthe debuff. Boom, there goes Sarthe debuff, and boom, all of my CDs reset. And I don't actually know what the real fix is for this exploit. In retail, everybody has to tag a boss before they actually get their CDs reset, but in actual Wrath of the Lich King or any classic bosses, almost every time you try to tag a boss and get out, you will die if you're not like the hunter or you have an instant combat drop. But I just want to point it out that this will be exploited, and Blizzard should try to take a look at it. What do you guys think? What are your suggestions for how they could fix this and how they could stop this from being absolutely busted and absolutely kind of ruining the way most people have to deal with the raids? Because we're still gonna see one player just be spec'd into some ridiculous avoidance spec or something like that, all so that they can reset everyone else's CDs. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to keep you updated with everything I can for Wrath of the Lich King as things change. Hopefully Blizzard figures out a way to fix this, but again, if you have an idea, just leave it in the comments. Maybe they'll check it out. And I do want to mention, I did actually finally enable YouTube memberships, which I'm actually going to be doing another giveaway for YouTube members very soon, probably before the end of this month. So if you want to join in for that, just check out the YouTube memberships link below. Thank you guys for all the support. I love you guys genuinely. This is crazy to see all of the support lately, and I will see you all on the next one.